Hello and welcome to Paranormal Weekly. That's right, Paranormal Weekly is back. I am your host, Wesley Marquis from Marley Paranormal, and we'll get to our first story right after this. A mind-blowing quantum physics experiment seems to have confirmed the reality of multiple realities. The research sought to answer a decades-old question known as Wigner's friend. Now, first posed by physicist Eugene Wigner, the idea has to do with a situation in which an observer in an isolated laboratory measures the polarization of a photon. The photon starts out in superposition, meaning both horizontal, vertical polarization at once. When the lab observer measures the polarization, the particle enters a fixed state, but for someone outside of the laboratory, unaware of the measurements, the photon is still in a state of superposition. The reality of both of these individuals is therefore different, even though both are technically correct. Now, nearly half a century later, scientists have finally been able to conduct an experiment in which they are able to test that concept and effectively demonstrate that in quantum physics at least, multiple realities do exist. Illusionist Uri Gellar has asked for the help of British citizens, fix my glasses here, to telepathically stop Brexit by sending messages to Theresa May's mind to compel her into revoking Article 50. Gellar wrote an open letter to the Prime Minister on Friday, warning that he intends to use the powers of his mind to stop her from leading Britain into Brexit. Gellar plans to transmit his psychic energy into May's brain at the very mystical time of 11:11 in the mornings every day. 11:11 in the mornings every day from a secret location near his home in Israel. Uri states that he will visualize her signing a document revoking Article 50 and will also separately visualize her deciding to hold a second referendum. Gellar says that a second referendum is his second choice. Power outages are nothing new to the people of Venezuela. They seem to happen weekly across multiple states, and while UFO sightings aren't regular occurrences, they seem to be happening with greater frequency as of late. While it seems that a blackout wouldn't be responsible for a UFO, one reporter is stating just that after motorists captured footage during one such power outage. The video given to reporter Hector Escalante by UFO investigator Fryman Rodriguez shows an unidentified object zigzagging across the sky, descending and then stopping. Rodriguez states that he and his cousin were close to where the UFO hovered and then possibly landed. Fryman states that while this is his first sighting, his father has seen a similar object twice. He says that after the sighting, both men were exhausted, suffered from incredible headaches, and needed medical attention. Escalante mentioned another recent UFO sighting in La Lorena, Venezuela on March 7th, which he believes also caused a blackout. A video taken on March 7th shows people inspecting what appears to be a crop circle that the uploader states matches the shape of the UFO that hovered above it. You can read more about this story by visiting the link in the description of this video. You can also do that with all the other videos that we have. But that does it for this week's edition of Paranormal Weekly. For Marley Paranormal, this has been Wesley Marquis, reminding you to stay true, keep believing, and I'll see you in the comments. I look like a freaking grandpa with my glasses like this. Well, Sonny, when I was your age, we didn't have soap. Yeah, Ma, she would take me out back and she would just run the old swashboard against my skin, and I tell you, after one of those washings, I was so red. Well, I don't want to get into that, son. I'm not going to tell you what else was red. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. You'll fucking die. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god, the lights are out. Fucking aliens.